Speedway carts. Here we go. I'll get it right. I've just been told off. That's all good. So we are Speedway carts. So they obviously race out of Moore Park in Christchurch as well. That's the one. There we go. Rightio, just the 4 youth production saloons at the moment, just waiting to see if the gate's going to be closed. So this is a new group, a new class this year. And all these younger siblings of the production saloon drivers. Shortened a couple of these cars up over the last wee while. There is, I think, the 7 car possibly for sale. A couple more coming out now. Good to see 6 cars. Well, we can tell you that in the... So look now, 6 car will be Tegan Densey. The 23 is Jordan Ritchie. The 31 is Tyler Spence. The 32 is Shannon Black. The 33 is Lily Ritchie. The 43 is Josh Schaefer. And the 69 is Carter Aitken. There we go. Is that Bevan Paul? Put your hand up, Bevan Paul. I think that's I can spot you. Yeah, that is you. Yep, no, it's not the Himalayan Yeti. It's Bevan Paul, a.k.a. the production saloon builder, driver, race car extraordinaire, and soon to be super saloon driver, saloon car driver. I'm not sure if he's the one that bought the Osborne machine, the one that was upside down in Christchurch a few weeks ago. Righto, the 7 cars are lined up today. So normally 4 or 5 laps for these ones. Righto, lights are out. We'll be in the starter's hands. Are racing. The 32 car of Shannon Black looks like they're going to lead them out from the 23 of Jordan Ritchie. 31 of Tyler Spence. Putting the foot down the back straight, trying to attempt to pass the 23 car. Won't quite do it this time round. As they all pretty much go round in single file. Except 43 car, one of the newer cars on the racetrack. Josh Schaefer. The 33 car there, Lily Ritchie. Quite a few of these are lady drivers, of course. Good to see the girls getting in amongst it with the boys. Half and, oh, not quite half and half. So a lot of these guys have only had 2 or 3 meetings behind the wheel. If you want to get into this grade, just catch up with Bevan Paul. Just find him on Facebook page. Just checking, is the 7 car still for sale? 7 car still for sale? Half for 7 car. 2.5 grand will take you a car to get into the youth. There's the 23 car's going to slap the wall. And yeah, just a little bit fast down there. Might have done a bit of damage to the front of the car. I don't think that's the first time it slapped the wall. And that's a bit of a ride round here on turn 2. The wall come up a little bit fast. Follow the tyre tracks into the wall. Bounced up, hopefully not too much damage. Of course, a lot of these front-wheel drives, your rear-wheel drives rely on axles. You snap an axle, you've got no power going through. These things have got what they call CV joints in the front wheels. That's where all the power comes through. And of course, normally if they snap the wheel like that, normally the CV joint's the first thing to break. And might have just done a bit of damage here. Nothing too major, just bounced off nicely. I've seen a few of them a little bit shorter than that previously. But that'll certainly blow the cobwebs out over Christmas time. And I'm not sure if it's going to need a tow truck off yet. Might need to be lifted up. There we go. Tony Stanton, a.k.a. Pussycat over there, instructing things from the infield. Good to see Husey Senior here as well. Mr. Fulton Hogan himself from Greymouth. Of course, young Dave Houston Jr. is up at Stratford trying to qualify for the New Zealand title tonight. 200 plus cars turned up last night for Stratford, the top 4 going through there. So a few bits and pieces being picked up off the track. Last thing you want those is the big Hoosiers, the American race car tyres of the sprint cars running over those things, going flat out. Of course, not you can see it at night, but normally during the day, but at night you can see a little wee cloud of looks like fog around the top of the tyre as it's going around the corners. That's just the heat coming off the tyres as it spins around at an unmissable 1,000 odd revs as they go through. Rightio, we can tell you that the Heat 1, we've got Group 1, which we'll have in that, the 17C, the 46 USA, 44C, 95C, and the 12N. Group 3 consists of 16T, 75N, 57C, 3NZ, and 88I. And of course, Group number 2 will be the 77C, 57N, 79N, 7C, and 19. And lots of 7s in amongst those groups. Right, it looks like we're just going to have to lift that car up out of the way. Good to see the young fella Ray Bourne here today, all looking nice and cheery. Got his sunnies on, got his water, he's ready to rock and roll. Righto, looks like the sprint cars are lined up in the dummy grid for the next heat. Good to see Team Corbett here today, the 22 crew, always regular travellers over here for Greymouth for the modifieds. Opportunity to do some more racing in. And of course, Reuben Brown. Well, you wouldn't forget that, Belly. He's had plenty of ice cream and pudding over Christmas by the looks of that. He might have to do a few laps around the track just to trim himself up. Got to get match fit. Obviously, he's not playing cricket this time of year. I don't think he's bowled a maiden over for a while, though. Rightio, looks like we're about to get the 23 machine off the track. Just be a couple of laps left for these production saloon drivers. Of course, AJ's back up here, ready to have a wee look. Of course, when he was back these days, youth production saloons would have considered Model T Fords, I suppose, back in his day, and Morris Miners. Morris 8, there we go. They used to run on the old moonshine, didn't they? Of course, his favourite program must be Moonshiners. It's got to be. Either that or Last of Summer Wine. I'm not too quite. Rightio, here we go. Youth Production Saloon's back underway very shortly, folks. Good to see all the smiling faces. Yeah, good to see the bank full of spectators here today in Greymouth. Hope you're enjoying the day here. Looking forward to entertaining you with some sprint cars very shortly as our youth saloons get back under racing once again. So we'll be the 6th car leading the way round from the 69. He's split up a couple of places. Carter Atkin finds the front. There we go, 3 wide into turns 1 and 2. That's not going to work here. A bit of panel rubbing going on, but they managed to sort themselves out. Down the back straight they do. White flag not too far away from coming out. As we start to see a bit of power put on the front wheel drives as the 31 tries to catch the back of the 69 car, tries to find the inside lane, just has to brake, avoid the contact. This guy's starting to power up a little bit. Around 3 and 4, just sedately around the corners. Put the barrel back down the front straight, white flag not too far away. And just remembering to brake down there and not slide too far wide as the 31 sees a bit of a gap. It's going to shoot out. And the back marker of the 33 car began to get past, but it's going to come under a bit of attention as the 32 just slides right underneath, takes the lead. And waiting for the white flag, might be out next time round. So the new race there will be the 32 car of Shannon Black. 43 car just going nice and straight. This must be one of the new ones out of the shed. That's the 32. Flies round, just going to make sure they navigate there to 1 and 2. Then they do a slippy slide back into the wall. Down the back straight they go. And the race win will go to the 32 car of Shannon Black. Here we are, a little bit wide. Here we got a little bit of a wayward thing. And 31 takes the wide way, but we'll pick up second place from the 69. We'll finish in third. And the rest of the field about to finish. I think the 69 might have run out of juice. So we'll need the tow truck to lift the 23 machine back into the pits. Bit of damage on the front wheel. We'll get these guys sorted. Sprint cars coming up very next shortly, courtesy of the Recreation Hotel. And certainly a different sounding race vehicles from our sprint cars. Only missing probably close to 700 difference in horsepower between the production saloons from the youth and what the sprint cars produce. So Bevan Paul just waving them up, closing them up. And it looks like we are missing the 23 car. Have we bit of damage on the 23 car? What have we done on the 23 car? All the front suspension's not looking very good, and the back suspension. And how long will that take you to fix that? A couple of hours, there we go. Couple of hours, that'll keep him away from the chocolate chippies and bits and pieces while he's out in the workshop, busy fixing up race cars again. Makes it quite a good career fixing race cars. Lucky not a lot of them are his own. Well, you can call him the Peter Rees of Youth Production Saloons in Greymouth. There we go. Yes, 50-50's been done, claimed and won. It was Blue Stars F7, and a lovely lady from Darfield took away $500. We worked out there was about 50 pies from the Darfield Bakery. A couple of bread rolls as well. I'm a truck driver, so I live and die on bakeries around the tracks where I can get a truck and trailer unit in is a lot easier. Rightio, here we go, Racing Youth Production Saloons here, second heat of the day. It will be the 31 machine leading them out. Hopefully not trying to wreck too many of these once again. There we go, a bit of just move out of my way, I'm coming down the inside line. 31 says, no you're not, I'm going to come back and take the race lead. They're not quite the same slide job as what the sprint cars have just done. Slightly different. So it's still a battle up the front between the 31 and 32. And of course the 31 is Tyler Spence getting the better of Shannon Black as they come up the back marker, which is 33 of Lily Ritchie. So we got 31, 32 and 33. The 6 and 43 having your own little wee battle down behind them. That is Shire Schaefer and Tegan Densay. Alright, here we go, our leaders coming through. They're going to catch up with a couple of back markers. And it should be a good wee battle for the leaders that come up the back markers. We'll wait and see what unfolds through this. Just taking a little bit of patience through there. They'll wait till they straighten up on the front straight to find a bit more horsepower. As looks like the 43 car decides we're going to go wide. Looks like it's a white roaming block on the black cars. Now there we go, 31, 32's managed to sneak through. And Tegan Densay's let them slide by. The white flag will come out. So the race isn't over just yet. As we watch them as they straighten up, just that pulling down low from a 31 as they're going to get shortened up from the 33 car. We'll just push on past that one. Yeah, not like they've got sidewalls on these things. No, that is a bit of black paint on the green car, on the blue car. But it will be a race win to the 31 from the 32. The 33, the blue 33 with some black stripes comes in second to last from the 43. 6 and 69, that is our youth production saloons. We will see them one more time. Bit of entertainment. Radio youth production saloons back out on the track. Of course, they are running for their West Coast Championships. So 31 and 32 are tied for first and second. So whoever finishes ahead of each one will be the first place getter. So the 69 car leading out at the moment. And the battle on for the minor places to decide this championship. And of course we'd like to thank JSR Mechanical and Smith Speed for the prizes for the kids tonight. You can put some sponsorship up for this. Did they put up a new suspension? Wanting a new suspension for the 43 machine. Sorry, 23 machine. Alrighty, down the back straight they go, the 69 machine of Carter Aiken leading this one out from the 32 of Shannon Black. Then we go back to the 31 of Tyler Spence, the 43 of Jaya Schaefer. I presume I've pronounced that right, Kaya Schaefer. That's right then, just checking. I see they've got Scafe on the back there. It's a tribute to some former washed up V8 supercar driver maybe, commentator. Rightio, looks like they found some good pace for this final heat of the night. 31 knows that they need to finish in front of 32 to win this one. We'll wait to see what the white flag does, whether they put the pedal down around here. They've got a back marker to negotiate through now. Back marker, it might be a bit more black paint on the 33 machine. No, it stays well out of the way this time round. And here we go, 32-31. That's where the championship will be decided. White flag out this time round. 6 car just Densay just checking the steering's going the right way round. Right out, here we go, playing for the sheep station. with the white flag, 31 no, signaling to get past the 32, tied on points. Are they going to be able to do it, or will the competition youth championship go to the 32 machine of Shannon Black? Just going to try and stay out of trouble. It will do. Unofficially, competition will go to 32, 31, and possibly 69 will be third. We'll just wait for the official results, prize giving in the club rooms after the meeting. There's been nice clean racing from our production saloons, and they'll go through. Happy to do that. We've only wrecked one car tonight, which is good. And we'll be back. No doubt the next meeting will have the youth saloons. Good to see a few more drivers coming out now. And there is a 7GM car for sale, so if you want to get in the youth saloons, just come and catch up with Bevan Paul on Facebook or the youth saloon car drivers. There's a couple of cars can be made up and built for you if you want to get into production saloons. Righto, quarter midgets up next, and now the youth grade. And this is the feature race, picking 54, 23 and 67. Won't be far off the front of the grid.